You know, every once in a while, you get your assignment sheet, you look at it, and you go, oh, I am fired up for this. This is it. Hockey Ultimate Team. Let's go. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Habs get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Ekblad stick handling in his own zone. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Moves it quickly over to Chychrun. Here's a shot. Stops that one. Quick pass to Marchessault. Here they come on the attack. Tremendous stop by Vernon.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Moves it to Marchessault.
Oh,
Scores! And look at that. They are quickly on the board, and the crowd is going, what happened?
Well, if only it started that way all the time, exactly the way the coach would have drawn it up. But you certainly want to dictate pace when you are on the road, and you want to take the crowd out of it early. Great. He knows when to jump. He knows when to pounce. Does a great job of it, and is able to get the puck going the other way. He gets an assist on this one. He started the entire thing.
Puck grab by Backlund. Quick feed to Lindholm. Here's a shot. And that's off. Scores! What a shot!
What is going on? 2 goals in a minute 10, James.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds the back of the net.
The Maple Leafs win possession here in the open ice. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Here comes the call from the official. Semiskevich has been nabbed for tripping.
Well, the tripping call is going to ensue here as she finds the feet, not the puck, and that's a tough one. You know what her intention was. She just missed the mark.
Trips it on net. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose an defender there. Oh, what a slick stop by Anderson.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
The Maple Leafs pick up steam and are on the attack. Pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
Anderson's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
The Maple Leafs have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Slides the puck over. Oh, just gets a flip on that one.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized.
Scores! What a shot!
Well, 2 things need to happen to execute a one-timer perfectly. You have to have the pass, and you have to have the time. You can't be over-anxious. That's the first thing. And second thing, you can't over-rotate. He's perfect with both, and he finds the back of the net.
The Maple Leafs take control of the face-off. Marchessault's got control of the puck in the corner. Tries to get it over to Fantilli. Here's a chance. Sends it out in front. He scores! What a play!
James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you. In this case, they couldn't.
The Canadians are on the board, but there's still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, that's not the way the coach would have drawn up that start. No urgency and just flat. But hey, they get back in it. Only within 2 now. A lot of game left.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Moves the pass in front. sets up play to pick it off. Puck picked up by Marchessault. Swing and a miss. From the point, looks to make something happen. From the slot, wrist shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Here's a short pass to Harley. Denies him with the pad. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Late goings of this period. The Canadiens are down a pair. The Maple Leafs win it. Big play inside the defensive zone. Scores! And there's the counter punch we were looking for, Cheryl, as they answer back.
Well, they answer back and they take the wind or the momentum out of their opponent's sails. This is exactly what they needed to get back on the board and get the momentum shift back in their favor.
Shakes off the coverage. Coming to the front of the net. Scores!
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
The Maple Leafs already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. Thomas takes possession after that center ice face-off. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Chinakhov's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
The Maple Leafs take possession in the defensive end. And they'll go the other way with it. Loses the coverage there. And one last save. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
The Maple Leafs dominated that opening frame, James. I mean, they held the majority of possession, and the underlying metrics would say they were in complete control of the game, and so does the scoreboard.
Quick blast! Oh, was he locked in on that as he stops the one-timer? The Maple Leafs scoop it up along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Johnston. And that's poked away by Taylor. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Great pressure in the offensive end by Harley. Big time stop there.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
The Maple Leafs have it now. Moves the puck. Off a stick and they can't connect. Passes on over to Johnson. Nice zone entry from the middle. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. A shot! Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out.
Anderson's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's
And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Passes it to Fox. Takes the puck at the point. Wicked blast! Great save! There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Maple Leafs have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. On the attack along the boards. Slides it across. From the point, they take control of it. Glove save. And he passes it up ahead to Brazeau. handles the puck. Moves it quickly over to Nystrom. Montreal's grabbed a hold of the puck. Big time stop.
Anderson's made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in.
Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
The Maple Leafs want to pad their stats here. They've
Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight. And the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the effort. They're getting blown out.
The Maple Leafs are laying the smack down on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
Moves into the slot, and he elects to explore his options. Handles the pass. And that ricochets off a twig in front. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Montreal sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
With their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
Shuts them down. Sends it quickly to Verhage. The Maple Leafs have it against the wall. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Montreal's got him along the wall. Solid check to slow him down. The Habs exploring options behind the net. The Maple Leafs have possession shorthanded.
Schaefer's had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating, he's at a multi-point night, and it's not done yet. Well, that one has to feel good, James. I mean, he's had multiple looks from the one-time position throughout the course of this game, and the last one drops. You can see that frustration just leave his body with his body language, but he really connected on that one. I mean, it was right in his wheelhouse. He got all of it.
The Canadians run out of time on the man advantage. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Pumps it away in his own end. Sidesteps the check. They score!
Oh, I've been on the other end of this one, James, and it is tough because this is such a skilled play. Any time that you've got the puck on your stick and you can turn like that on a dime, you've just got such spectacular edges. But then you've got explosiveness, those first few strides. If you can explode, you're going to take advantage of the space that you just created.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Passes it over! That flag's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Puck scooped up by Kunitz. And with the delayed penalty called, they get the extra attacker out here on the ice. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. Backlund's going to the box for tripping.
Puck Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in a scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
Taking by Verhaeghe. Quick pass to Larson. Fires it. Oh, that was deflected, and he still made the glove save.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the spot.
Oh, what? It's in the back of the net. They score. And that might be an own goal. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think so, James. I mean, goaltenders are so good at tracking the puck and fighting to find it, and I don't think he saw it or knew where it was, so his feet start swimming in the crease, and as a result, the puck goes in. That's a tough one.
Montreal's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, and you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
The Maple Leafs have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period. Up big. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Taylor. The Maple Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. The Canadians looking against the half walls. Easily turned aside by Anderson. The Maple Leafs have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Great reach by Gaudette. Puck grab by Harley. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Canadians have been called for hooking.
They've been back on their heels this entire game. Just look at the scoreboard, James. I'm sure the underlying metrics will meet the eye test as well. But that frustration is now translating in penalties. They got to find a way to figure this out.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. The Canadians cross the line and gain the zone. How did he stop that one? Takes the feed from the left side. The Maple Leafs played along the boards.
Schaefer's looking to complete the hat-trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
And he slides it quickly to Johnson. And that's broken up by Johnston. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger. Gaudette standing up, ready to go. Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
The Maple Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And a stick break setup. Montreal's looking to break out. Moves it to Kunitz. Inside the offensive zone. Here's a centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Quick shot. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net.
The Maple Leafs continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Here's a chance! And he makes the save. The Canadians will play it from the defensive zone. Puck picked up by Semiskevich. Montreal's going to play it from the corner. The Maple Leafs gain possession in their own end. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. Picked up along the boards by Semiskevich. And now it's grabbed by Verhaeghe. Here he is on the backhand. And now he moves it quickly to Schmaltz. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's broken up. Puck scooped up by Thomas. Oh, wide of the net.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle. And when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
Well, these fans paid their money, and they certainly didn't get what they were paying for. A poor performance, and they have put the team on blast. And a nice save there as play continues. It is all over. The Maple Leafs simply dominant tonight here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I felt like they were in the driver's seat all game long. I mean, they put multiple pucks on net. Just look at the shot clock there. Really had a comfortable lead. Never felt like the game was in jeopardy from their perspective.
Hut, hut, hut. You know what I'm talking about. Little hockey ultimate team. Here we go. Look at the stars on the ice tonight. This should be a fun one. There's been a healthy buzz for this one. Now it's time to see if it lives up to the hype. Forsling's taking it from his own end. The Canadians look to start the transition game. Vasa sliding the puck behind the net. Here's a chance behind the net. And it's a quick pass to Forsling. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Verhaeghe's crossed the line and gained the zone. Vasa's got the puck along the wall. The Canadians have it behind the cage. Taken along the wall by Holloway. Taken by Fantilli. Shot! And turns aside the slapper with ease. The Canadians move the puck in the defensive zone. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Moves it over to Nystrom. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. The Canadians have it now. Vasa's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, off the post!
So frustrating when you don't get the bounces, you just miss as that one goes off the pipe. You gotta wonder, if you get the opening goal, the momentum's all in your favor.
Oh, and he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position.
Scores! Oh, wow, what a finish on the one-timer.
It always amazes me, James, because we know where this puck is going, right in his wheelhouse. Everyone knows where this puck is going, but he still converts on it. Amazing shot. Well, this is just a laser of a shot that beat the goaltender clean, and everyone knew it was coming, including the goaltender. They just couldn't catch up to it.
Vasa's drawn first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
That's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead, not behind it, James, and now it's what they do next. They created some energy for themselves. Now it's about continuing to attack and find the back of the net again.
Larson's got it in the defensive end. Odd man rush. Sports looking to break out of their own end. Just a great defensive read there. Looking to set up offensively. Quick feed to Larson. The Canadians will play it against the wall. Johnson's got it in the corner. And that's a smart heads-up play by Clark. Here's a short pass to Taves. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. They've got some momentum here. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a hit against the wall there. And he takes the dish. The Canadians have it from their own end. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. And he's ridden off the puck. Vasa's got a hold of it along the wall. Sends it over to Kucherov. Poked away by Nystrom. The Canadians will play it in their own end. From the left wing, takes the feed. Good hit on the play. Puck grab by McKenna. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Good defensive stop at the poke check. Vasa's on the attack. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. The Canadians have it now. Sends a pass over. Mercer's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Let's get the official decision. Morrissey's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Well, the PK unit is going to jump the boards here, James. They got to do a stellar job. They want to reset momentum. Late in the frame. This is a close one. They want to make sure they can take care of business here.
The Canadians get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Vasa's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Sports got it now. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Chychrun. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Scooped up along the wall by Holloway. Sports playing it from the side. Moves it quickly over to Murphy. The Canadians gain possession. Picked up along the wall by Verhaeghe. Scores! And we are tied after that power play mark.
Well, it's perfectly executed, and the coach has their most skilled offensive players out there for that very reason. They tied the game. What I really love about this power play is it isn't predictable, which means the PK doesn't know where that puck is going. That's how you manipulate it. That's how you open up lanes. And this shot comes from the mid lane or the interior of the ice, and it's buried.
Sports won the draw in the neutral zone. Vasa's through center and now in the offensive end. The Canadians take possession in the defensive end. Leonard's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it on over to Chychrun. Into the offensive end now. Rocked him in the open ice. Puck picked up by DeBrusque. Now he slides it up to Taves. Vasa's got the puck along the wall. He got all of that hit. Slides it quickly to Kunitz. Oh, he caught him.
That's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Here's a shot, and that's stopped by Hill.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Vasa's got the puck in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Pasternak. stoppage in play, offside the call. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. The Canadians get a hold of the puck off the draw. Chance in front. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
The Canadians are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
And a great save!
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Drills him! Grabbed along the boards by Morrissey. Great read by Godet. On the stick! Oh, how did he come up with that stop? Sports got it in their own zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes a shot. Stick save by Vernon.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Into the corner now. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Fantilli's lugging the puck. Quick pass to Larson. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Drops him on the play. Vasas got it in their own zone. And now it's grabbed by Holloway. Vasas got the puck against the wall. Oh, a little razzle-dazzle. The constellation has aligned as two stars clash tonight. Letang's ferocious style of play leads to a number of hits and turnovers. Nystrom's looking to build off that huge offensive performance from the other night. Two absolute studs ready to clash on the ice, and EA Sports is the place to watch it go down. Opening face-off just moments away. The Canadians will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Good stop by Vernon. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by Matheson. Slides the puck to Ben. Knocked away. Oh, great move to sidestep the tip. Monster blocker stopped by Sweden. Puck scooped up by Matheson. Slides it diagonally to Elias. Pass stolen in the open ice. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
That's a massive miss, James. You're in primetime scoring area in the middle of the ice, and you go that far wide, that's a tough one.
Oh, look out against the wall.
Yeah, time to grab a coffee because there's going to be a stoppage in play here, James. I mean, that huge hit broke a pane of glass. Ouch.
Unbelievable. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. Montreal's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Moves it to Seliskevich. Now a quick pass to Johnson. Toss to the front. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
Well, I really like the effort on this goal, James. He shows a knack for the net and being real hard and heavy on his stick as he's able to put that rebound in the net. Goaltender's got to clean that up, though. That one got kicked right back out.
The Canadians continue to lead midway through the first. They have really put on an offensive clinic so far. Leonard's got it across the line. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. And that's picked off. Oh, look at this. And he sidesteps the check there. And that one's denied. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great stretch shot like that, and he finds a way to...
Oh, he stopped it! How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team has got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save.
Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. The Canadians have it against the wall. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Picked up against the glass. And it's picked up by the D. Larson's moving the puck through his own zone. With possession along the wall. Let's move to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Taken by Palat. The Canadians get a hold of the puck along the boards. To the front, they score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row. Back-to-back, here they come. We're going to talk about the goal, but how about getting to those tight spots in and around the paint, and then the ability to finish with a quick wrister? That's a great goal.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Canadians have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Chikrin's got it in the offensive zone. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Ruck. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Hammers it on net. Turns him away. The Canadians played along the wing. Quick feed to Letang. Back at the point, they set it up. Here's a shot for a bad angle. Vernon's going to hang on for a whistle. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
The Canadians start with the puck in their own end. Feeds the puck to Nystrom. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Canadians wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. Off the draw, they take possession.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Welcome back, She's Pounder. I'm Cebulski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Fans are back in their seats, and let's see where the action picks up here in period number 2. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this? Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
And now he moves it to Verhage. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Looks to make a play over to Ruck. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Ruck. Skates in behind the cage. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Pass back to the point. Moves it quickly over to Ben. And he takes the feed.
Love the pressure on this shift. Really dictating pace. They're like a wave of momentum, and they're tough to contain.
Montreal's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Oh, they just not enough of that to keep it out.
Vernon's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
The Canadians get a hold of it. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Moves behind the net. Winds up from the point. Shuts it down. What a stop. Carries it across the line. Here's a shot. Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
Wow, so creative and free. And the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it.
The Canadians have already created a mismatch here tonight when you look at the scoreboard, Cheryl, but they're not taking the foot off the gas.
Well, they're not, and every time they have an opportunity to shoot, they're putting it to the net, and a lot of confidence for every player here when they get the puck into that offensive zone, a reason why they've got such a heavy lead.
He drives to the paint, decides to think about it, and the legs clogged up blocking that. Larson stick handling in his own zone. Offside the call, will get a reset. The Canadians have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Gaudette's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Montreal's looking to break out. Celebrini's got it to the side. Quick pass to Barabari. Moved by the Czech. The Canadians working around near the back end. Maintains possession of the puck along the blue line. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. My goodness, he kept going out too!
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Tries to feed it over to Mueller. Into the offensive zone. Great poke check on the reach. The Canadians will play it from the defensive zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Moves it to Mueller. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Here in the later stages of this period, the Canadians came out with jump, and they have been non-stop right from the start, leading 4-0. Puck grabbed by Chara. The Canadians have it now. And he slides it quickly to Mercer. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Slides it down to the blue line. Stops him cold. Matheson's taking it from his own end. Puts it on net. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play. Oh, no! Puck picked up by Ben. The Canadians have it in the offensive zone. opportunity in front of the net. The Canadians gain control of the puck. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Quick feed to Fantilli. There's the whistle, and here's the call.